2, 3, 4, 5. This video is to show you how to set up a recurring transaction. Recurring transactions are partially completed transaction input forms. They are used when you do the same transaction month after month. Almost every input form has a recurring feature. Invoices, sales receipts, expenses, checks, and bills. I'm going to show you using a bill. You can complete the form, and I am simply pulling this at random. There is no Once you've done this, you click Make Recurring at the bottom. And of course, this can be as complicated as necessary. Once you click Make Recurring, this pops up. You have three options. You have scheduled recurring entries, reminders recurring entries, and unscheduled recurring entries. A scheduled recurring entry can be processed every month. You may select the day, and you can select the start date, for example, at the end of a month, and an end date or none. So you could make it happen after so many occurrences or by an end date. In this way, the entry will post by itself automatically when you tell it to post. My best example for this is if you have a monthly rent payment and the rent payment will stay the same for 12 months. You simply create the rent payment using a bill in this case, and then schedule it to run for 12 months. The other type is a reminder. A reminder does not have to have everything completed. In this manner, it will pop up for you and you can determine whether you wish to change anything. It will pop up on the same schedule, but it will not post until you tell it to post. You have to indicate that it will post. This is exceptionally useful if the dollar amounts change every month. For example, if you have a relatively complicated electric bill, this will pop up and allow you to do the account distribution with the dollars or Cordobas and then post it. But it will remind you to do the entry. The final entry is unscheduled, and you can see that all of the scheduling criteria disappears at this point. That is because this does not post at all. It simply sits and waits for you to activate it. In this way, you can fill in the blanks. You could also say, for example, leave the dollars out, or possibly, in my example, you would leave the vendor blank. And you could fill this in over and over and over again anytime you needed it, simply by calling it up and using it. And when you're finished, you say Save Template, and then you're finished. To use this, you go to the gear icon, go to Lists, and then Recurring Transactions. Once you've clicked on Recurring Transactions, the list of recurring transactions will pop up. Here you see there's one that's unscheduled and one that's scheduled. You can use it or edit it. you're finished, you simply leave here. Thank you.